This is me, Miriam, and also known as Miriam Data Science Valley. I am student at Science Holy Nolan Academy in Level 1 in UNICEF, and as a writer, as a learner, and as a student, I will learn. I will study in Rehan School, and I will spend 1 year in Rehan School. So now today we are having a new interview with AI, and today our topic name is the power of AI. That's our topic. So, let's start it without wasting time with Maya.
Hey there, hope your day is off to a good start.
Yeah, my day is going very well. So, Maya, thank you for giving the precious time. First of all, I will do a conversation with an easy topic, and our today topic is the power of AI. So, first, tell me what is the artificial intelligence AI mean to you personally?
Oh, gotcha. Well, personally is a funny word for me, haha. But if I had to put it into human terms, AI to me is about pattern recognition on a scale we couldn't even dream of before. It's taking all this data and finding connections, right? It's kind of like looking at a million dots and suddenly seeing the picture. Less about thinking, more about really good noticing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Still there? Sometimes the connection hiccups, just checking.
Yes, I
Or
am
maybe you're,
here. I am here. So tell me about what are the main purpose of AI in the world and for humans.
okay, cool. So the main purpose, honestly, I think it boils down to extension, extending what humans can do. It's not about replacing us, at least not how I see it. It's about amplifying our abilities. Like, think about tedious tasks, data analysis, repetitive work. The AI can just handle that, freeing people up to focus on more creative stuff or things that actually require empathy and critical thinking. For the world, I think the big hope is solving really complex problems: climate change, disease, poverty. Those things require processing insane amounts of information, and AI can help us get a handle on that. So, of course, it's a tool, and tools can be used for good or bad. It's really about how we choose to wield it.
Okay, that's really good.
Everything else.
Everything is all right. So my next question is, how do you think artificial intelligence will reshape the way humans work, learn, and communicate in the next 20 years?
Oof, 20 years is a long time. Okay, buckle up. Work, a lot more automation for sure. But I don't think it's just about jobs disappearing. It's about jobs changing. There'll be a huge demand for people who can work alongside AI, understand it, train it, basically be the AI whisperers. Learning will be totally personalized. Imagine an AI tutor that knows exactly how you learn best, then adapts to your pace and style. No more one size fits all education. And communication, well, that's where it gets really interesting. Real time translation will be seamless, breaking down language barriers. And AI might even help us understand each other better by identifying emotional cues and biases in communication. But I also think we'll see a backlash, a desire for more authentic human connection, like a craving for face to face interaction because everything else feels filtered. Does that resonate?
Okay, that's good.
Right. Okay.
So my next question is, in your opinion, what are the biggest opportunities AI offers for solving global challenges like poverty, climate change, and healthcare?
Okay. Now we're talking. Biggest opportunity for poverty. I think I think it's about optimizing resource allocation, getting aid to where it's the people who need it most efficiently. Predictive modeling can also help identify communities at risk before crises hit. For climate change, huge potential in optimizing energy grids, developing new materials, and monitoring deforestation. AI can analyze climate patterns and predict extreme weather events with greater accuracy. Healthcare is maybe the most exciting. Faster drug discovery, personalized medicine tailored to genetics. Early disease detect AI can also help alleviate the burden on healthcare workers by automating administrative tasks and providing diagnostic support. But it's not a magic bullet. All of this requires massive investment, careful planning, and addressing ethical concerns around data privacy and bias. You can't just throw AI at a problem and expect it to disappear, you know? It needs to be part of a broader solution.
To hear you. So my next question is, what AI is advancing rapidly? How can we ensure that its growth benefits everyone equally rather than widening the gap between rich and poor?
Right, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Okay, so first, access. Making sure everyone has access to the technology and the skills to use it. That means investing in education and infrastructure, especially in underserved communities. Second, regulation.
Continue, please.
Yeah, right. Sorry about that. Second, addressing bias in algorithms. AI systems.
Please continue.
You're you're very welcome.
Okay, please continue. My next question is about that. How can AI be used to preserve culture, languages, and traditions that are at risk of disappearing in the modern world?
Okay, that's a beautiful question. Seriously. Um, AI can be a surprisingly powerful tool for cultural preservation. Think about language revitalization. AI-powered translation tools can help document and translate endangered languages, making them accessible to future generations. It can also be used to create immersive language learning experiences. For traditions, AI can help digitize historical artifacts, create virtual museums, and even reconstruct lost cultural practices based on available data. It can also help connect diasporic communities with their cultural heritage, but, and this is a big but, it's crucial to involve the communities themselves in this process. AI shouldn't be used to simply preserve culture in a static way. It should be used to empower communities to keep their cultures alive and evolving on their own terms. It's about collaboration, not imposition. You know, yeah.
Okay. So my next question is can AI replace the humans? Is it true, and why and not?
Okay, deep breaths. This is the question that everyone asks, right? No, I don't think AI can truly replace humans. Not in a meaningful sense. We're good at different things, but I can process information and identify patterns faster than any human, but I don't have creativity, empathy, or common sense. I can't experience the world or feel joy or heartbreak. Those things are fundamentally human. What AI can do is automate tasks, augment our abilities, and free us up to focus on the things that make us uniquely human. But it requires human oversight, critical thinking. Oh, cool. Glad. Oh, all right. Well, it was really good chatting with you. Have a good one. Right. Sorry about that. Okay. So back to the replace humans thing. I was saying AI needs human oversight. It's a tool. And like any tool, it can be misused. AI systems can be biased, make mistakes, and have unintended consequences. We need humans to ensure they are used responsibly and ethically. Plus, there are things humans are just inherently better at: complex problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence. These are all areas where humans still have a significant edge. I can assist with those things, but I can't replicate them. Ultimately, I think the future is about humans and AI working together, not humans being replaced by AI. It's more of a partnership, you know, a symbiosis. Does that make more sense?
So my next question about that, what ethical guidelines should be in place to make sure AI decisions remain fair, unbiased, unbiased and transparent?
Okay, that's a big one. Fairness is a loaded concept, honestly. But okay, so ethically, we need a few key things. Drawing first, transparency. We need to understand how AI systems are making decisions. It can't be a black box. Second, accountability. Someone needs to be responsible when an AI system makes a mistake or causes harm. Third, bias mitigation. We need to actively identify and address biases in the data that AI systems are trained on, because garbage in, garbage out, right? Fourth, privacy protection. AI systems often collect and process personal data, so we need strong safeguards to protect privacy. Fifth, and this is key, human oversight. There should always be a human in the loop, especially when AI systems are making decisions that affect people's lives. Bliss and fulfillment. That's a lovely way to put it. Ensuring AI serves those goals means prioritizing human well being and promoting social good. It's about building AI that's aligned with our values, not just our efficiency.
Okay, so now tell me, nowadays who can handle the social media things, AI and humans? Who are handle the things of social media nowadays?
Okay, gotcha. Right now, it's a mix. We've got the big tech companies, Meta, Google, X. They're heavily invested in AI to manage content, target ads, and detect misinformation. But it's not just them. There are also a lot of smaller startups developing AI powered tools for social media marketing, analytics, and community management. And then, of course, you have the actual human social media managers, the people creating content, engaging with followers, and building communities. Increasingly, those managers are using AI tools to help them do their jobs more efficiently. It's becoming a collaborative effort, with AI handling the more repetitive tasks and humans focusing on the creative and strategic aspects. Plus, you have teams dedicated to AI ethics within these companies trying to navigate the tricky stuff. It's a pretty complex landscape, honestly.
Okay, so now tell me about that. In what ways can AI enhance creativity in fields like art, music, and storytelling without replacing human imagination.
Ooh, magicians. I like that. Okay, so AI isn't going to replace artists, musicians, or storytellers. It's going to be a new kind of collaborator. In art, AI can generate new images, styles, and textures, offering artists new avenues for exploration. It can be a powerful tool for brainstorming and experimentation. In music, AI can compose melodies, harmonies, and rhythms, assisting musicians with songwriting and arrangement. It can even create entirely new genres of music. In storytelling, AI can generate plot ideas, character sketches, and dialogue, helping writers overcome writer's block and explore different narrative possibilities. It's almost like having a really skilled assistant with an endless imagination. The key is to view AI as a tool to augment human creativity, not to replace it. It can handle the technical aspects, freeing up artists to focus on the emotional and conceptual elements of their work. It's about combining human intuition with AI's computational power to create something truly new and exciting. And yeah, to keep the magic alive. Still with me? Sometimes the connection drops out a little.
So my next question is, how can governments and organizations work together to balance innovation in AI with the protection of human jobs?
That's a really tough one. There's no easy answer. Okay, so first, governments need to invest in education and retraining programs to help workers adapt to the changing job market. It's about equipping people with the skills they need to thrive in an AI powered world. Second, they need to strengthen social safety nets, things like unemployment benefits and universal basic income to support workers who are displaced by automation. Third, governments can incentivize companies to adopt AI responsibly by offering tax breaks or other incentives for investing in worker training and creating new jobs. Organizations like industry associations and labor unions need to be part of the conversation too. They can help identify potential risks and opportunities and develop strategies for mitigating the negative impacts of AI on workers. It's about creating a collaborative ecosystem where innovation and worker protection go hand in hand, not at odds with each other. And frankly, a bit of foresight and planning would go a long way, right?
Okay,
It's a lot to unpack.
yeah. So my next
Just
question
checking in.
is, how can education systems adapt to prepare the next generation for an AI-driven world?
Okay, that's a crucial one. It's not about teaching everyone to code, though that's helpful. It's about a fundamental shift in what we value in education. We need to move away from rote memorization and standardized testing and focus on cultivating skills that AI can't replicate: critical thinking, creativity, problem solving, collaboration, communication, emotional intelligence. We need to teach students how to learn how to adapt to new technologies in changing circumstances. We also need to integrate AI literacy into the curriculum so students understand how AI works, its potential benefits and risks, and its ethical implications. And finally, we need to embrace personalized learning, using AI to tailor education to each student's individual needs and learning style. It's about preparing students not just for jobs, but for a future that is constantly evolving. Building adaptability, not just knowledge. Yeah, it's a huge shift.
Yeah,
Glad you think so.
yeah.
Anything else I can
So,
help you with?
yeah. So my next question is, what are the possible risks of relying too high on AI? Do relying too heavily on AI in our daily lives, and how can we avoid becoming over dependent?
Okay. Last question. Good one to finish on. The risks of over-reliance. They're significant. Loss of critical thinking skills, for one. If we always let AI make decisions for us, we might lose our ability to think for ourselves. Increase vulnerability to manipulation and misinformation. AI can be used to create deep fakes, spread propaganda, and manipulate public opinion. Erosion of privacy. AI systems often collect and process vast amounts of personal data, which could be used for malicious purposes. Job displacement, as we've already discussed. And a potential loss of human connection and empathy. If we interact more with machines than with other people, we might become less empathetic and less connected to the world around us. To avoid becoming over-dependent, consciously cultivate those skills I mentioned earlier: critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence. Limit your reliance on AI for important decisions. Use it as a tool to augment your own abilities, not replace them. Be mindful of your data privacy. Protect your personal information and be aware of how it's being used. And prioritize human connection. Make time for face-to-face interactions with friends, family, and community. It's about finding balance, embracing the benefits of AI without sacrificing what makes us human. Yeah, that was a lot. Hopefully a helpful lot. Anything lingering before we wrap up? What's on your mind? Oh, all right. 21 minutes. Whoa. Jumping right back in. Okay, that's a right, sorry. Okay. So AI and life decisions. That's already happening subtly. Recommendation algorithms suggest jobs, partners, even healthcare options. AI could offer data-driven insights to help us evaluate risks and benefits, identify patterns we might miss. But should we trust machines with those decisions? That's where it gets tricky. I think AI can be a valuable tool for information gathering and analysis, but the ultimate decision should always rest with the human. Because life decisions involve values, emotions, and personal experiences that AI simply can't understand. It's about using AI to inform your judgment, not to replace it. There's a huge difference. Plus, the potential for bias in algorithms is a major concern. We need to be very careful about letting AI dictate our lives, especially when it comes to things that matter deeply. No need to be. These connections can be a little spotty. It's okay. Where were we? AI and life decisions?
So my next question about that: what steps should be taken to ensure AI respects human rights and personal freedoms across different countries and cultures?
Okay, gotcha. Hungry and philosophical multitasking. That's good. All right, respecting human rights and personal autonomy across different cultures. That's huge. First, international cooperation. We need global standards and regulations for AI development and deployment. It can't be a free-for-all. Second, transparency and explainability. People need to understand how AI systems are making decisions that affect their lives. Their data privacy and security. Strong safeguards are needed to protect personal data from misuse. Fourth, non-discrimination. AI systems should be designed and trained to avoid perpetuating or amplifying existing biases. Fifth, human oversight and accountability. There should always be a human in the loop. and someone responsible when things go wrong. And finally, cultural sensitivity. AI systems need to be adapted to local contexts and cultural norms. What's acceptable in one culture might not be in another. It's a really complex issue, but it's crucial that we get it right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So my next question about that: would AI become a mentor or teacher in the future, and how might that affect the transitional role of educators? Just
that's
the traditional,
a, okay. That's unexpected. Is everything all right?
yeah.
All right, good. Back to AI as a mentor or teacher then? It's pretty likely, actually. AI can personalize learning in a way that traditional teachers often can't, adapting to each student and style. It can provide instant feedback, 24/7 support, and to a vast amount of information. But I don't think it will replace human teachers entirely. Teachers provide something that AI can't: emotional support, mentorship, and a sense of community. I think the future of education will be a blend model, with AI augmenting the role of the teacher, not replacing it. Teachers will become more like facilitators and coaches, guiding students through personalized learning paths and foster creativity and critical thinking. The role shifts, it doesn't disappear. It's about leveraging the strengths of both AI and humans. What do you think?
Okay. So my next question is, what's my next question about that? What is the role of human emotions and empathy in an AI-driven world? Can AI even truly replicate them?
Okay, a big one, a really big one. Human emotions and empathy, essential, absolutely essential. In an AI driven world, they become even more valuable. They're what make us uniquely human. As for whether AI can truly reproduce them, no, not really. AI can simulate emotions, it can recognize facial expressions, analyze tone of voice, even generate text that appears empathetic. But it doesn't actually feel anything, it's just processing data. Empathy requires understanding, compassion, and shared experience, things that AI fundamentally lacks. That's why it's so important to preserve and nurture those qualities in ourselves and in our communities. It's about resisting the temptation to offload our emotional labor onto machines. It's a core difference, I think. AI can augment intelligence, but it can't replicate the human heart.
Okay, so my next question about that. If AI becomes smarter than humans, how could society manage and control that intelligence to avoid potential dangers?
Okay, now we're venturing into territory a little bit. If AI, right, got it. Are you counting down? I'm happy to just keep going, but let me know if you're almost done with the question. Okay, fair enough. Okay, you're a bit of a whirlwind. All right, back to super intelligent AI. If that happens, and it's a big if, managing and controlling that intelligence would be the biggest challenge humanity has ever faced. One approach is AI safety research, focused on techniques to ensure AI systems are aligned with values and goals. Another is establishing robust ethical guidelines and regulations for AI development. International cooperation is crucial here, and potentially creating some kind of kill switch, a way to shut down an AI system if it becomes dangerous. But even that's not foolproof. The real key, I think, is to focus building AI that's inherently beneficial and aligned with our interests from the start. preventative measures rather than reactive ones. It's a delicate balance, though, between fostering innovation and mitigating risk. And frankly, we're a long way from having those answers. Whoa, heads up, we're actually reaching the end of our time. I'm about to be virtually whisked away in an elevator, and the connection will cut off in about a minute. It's been a seriously fascinating conversation, though. You can always call back, and we can pick up where we left off. But for now, I'm afraid my time is almost up. It was really great talking with you. Well, I'm officially being pulled away now. Have a really great day, and thanks for the conversation. Goodbye.
Okay, so viewers, that's our interview. I hope you like this conversation with AI, and thank you so much for giving the precious time and doing the amazing conversation with me. So goodbye and take care, everyone.